you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it.
Morning, guys. What's up? Happy Saturday, or happy whatever day it is for you. It is Saturday for us. We actually just got to the office to do our Saturday morning upper body workout. Babe is connecting the Bluetooth speaker. And right when we were about to start working out, my watch was dying. And we cannot get a workout in or get any steps without our watch, right? Because if it isn't tracked on the watch, then we feel like it didn't happen. So I am charging my watch for a few minutes before we get into our workout. I'm sipping on a good old Celsius. This is, what is this? Cosmic Vibe. That's one of my favorite flavors. I'll just sip on that for a minute and then probably mess with some work stuff while I let my watch charge for a couple minutes. And then we can knock out this workout and go to the house. We have the littles. We had a sleepover with them last night. I didn't eat breakfast before we came because we ate late last night. And when you eat late at night, you're normally not hungry the next morning. And so I just had a protein shake, and we're going to get our workout knocked out and then head back to the house. And I'm going to bring you guys along for all the Saturday things. We would have had date night normally on Saturday night, but since we did pizza with the kids last night, we just counted that as our date night meal minus the date night. Come say hi to the people. They need to see your handsome face. Come drop some Saturday morning wisdom on them.
What's up, people? What we doing today?
What's your Saturday morning wisdom you have for the people?
Yeah, I work out even if you don't feel like it.
That's a fact. That's us this morning. Best advice yet.
Hello, you don't even know my name, but I am happy you came by. No lessons learned, of course you're gonna leave us soon as you came across who I am not. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, and no one seems to get me here. They talk about some other stuff that I don't even wanna hear. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody. Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody,
guys, we knocked out the workout. We didn't have a ton of time because we only have like a short break from the kiddos and then we've got to get back to them. So we knocked all of that out. But the kicker is, about an hour into the workout, I realized I never even turned on my watch. So after all that waiting for it to charge, and then I didn't even turn it on. Babe got a good kick out of that. His was dead too, so his was on the charger. But we're doing our post-workout. Today I am doing Babe's favorite, the salted peanut butter. It's not my top favorite, but it's not terrible. But I'm out of the chocolate mint cookie and root beer float, which are my two favorites. And then we have that new one. What is that one called, babe? Watermelon clear or something? That one's like a lighter, like refreshing.
Formula 1 clear watermelon.
Yeah, the Formula 1 clear. Going in with the ignition, high glycemic carb. Restore that energy we just burned through. That was a good upper day workout, especially for being in a hurry. I'll be switching up the programming a little bit next week, or the 14th, when the next group program starts, and I will be going into an 8-week cut. So that is exciting. So I'll be starting a new program then. But we have to get back to the kiddos, get to the house, make up something to eat. We were gonna stop at the vitamin shop because I need to look for a couple things that I want to add into the swag boxes for the group, and I've got to get those babies packed together. I have a bunch of goodies over here for them. Babe, are you making one of these? Do you want this? Or did you already put one together? The creatine? But I forgot what I was saying. We've got to get back to the kiddos and whip up some food. And what else do we have to do today, babe? I really want to lay out in the sun. It kind of looks like it's starting to get cloudy, but your girl needs a tan. And I'm supposed to do some pull training for running, which I don't think I have talked to you guys since I stopped running, since my physio told me kibosh on the running and the heavy squats for some weeks until she says that I can get back in them, which we're making great progress. And it's crazy how when you like correct the movement patterns that are best for your body and the form, it's been crazy. I've been telling Babe, like, all the certain workouts that I'm doing, like being able to recruit and that mind muscle connection for certain workouts that I've never felt, and I've been training for years. And so it pays to have somebody else to be able to watch you and correct you. It's been awesome. And she's very knowledgeable. She was an athlete herself when she was in college, went to school. She's been doing this for a gazillion years, so it's been really awesome. But she said that next week we will talk about when I can start running again. But right now she wants any run training done in a pool. So I probably should do that today. If not, I'll do some in the morning if it is hot and nice out. So fingers crossed for that. All right, guys, just in case the day couldn't get any more tragic after the watch debacle, now we are on to sunglass gate. I left my sunglasses at home. You guys know how I feel about my sunglasses. I can't function without them. So Babe gave me his, which these look really good on him and horrendous on me. And he has little guy's glasses on. How do you feel about those, Babe? You guys tell me if they look good. I think they look good on him, but he's definitely not vibing them, and I'm not vibing these. The only other ones that I had in here are these, and the nose pieces broke, and they look like they've been through World War V. You probably can't tell, but they're absolutely disgusting. So tell me, are you team small glasses, or do you guys like big glasses, and where do you get your sunglasses from? I normally get my sunglasses from Ross. That's where I've always got them for years and years. I have got some off Amazon, but then you can't like try them on, and so that's a flop. But I need to go get some more. And where'd you get these, babe? Let me know where you guys get your sunglasses at.
They're Costas. They just sell them everywhere.
Why'd you laugh though?
Because it's like,
oh snap, not Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's has everything.
they come through, bro.
Buc-ee's has literally everything, so I'm not surprised. You had some other good glasses.
Those are the same ones.
Oh, these are, but those ones broke
yeah,
or something.
Somebody ran them over.
Anyways, all of this that you guys probably could care less about, but this is our morning sunglass game. All right, it is time for lunch, and your girl's next level starving, seeing how we had a protein shake for breakfast and then a post-workout shake after we eat. Not the most ideal day, but you guys know I bring the real deal Holyfield world here, and sometimes this is what my days of eating look like. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about direction. So we are going in with a super yummy lunch. I have really quick here, I have been killing these salad kits. If you guys caught my last grocery haul, I'll have another video coming with some of them, with some ideas that you can throw them together with. Super quick, convenient, because you guys know that's what I need in my life. This is the dill pickle chopped salad kit. It has cauliflower, radish, red and green cabbage, crouton crumbles, green leaf lettuce, kale, and dill pickle seasoning. I have never tried this one before. This is my first time. And on it, I had some salmon burgers in the freezer that I wanted to go ahead and use up, so I tossed both of those in the air fryer, got them nice and crispy. And then I have some shrimp here that I also had in the freezer, pulled that out, let it thaw out, and I threw some of those on there. And normally I will add my own dressing, and I don't use the dressing out of these kits, but every once in a while I do. And this is a dill pickle ranch, and I want to try it, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that on there. But this lunch is clocking in over 60 grams of protein, and didn't take long at all to throw together. And we're clearing out the freezer, which you guys know has been my goal. So we're going to eat lunch. The kids are out playing in the pool. The sun is out, which we absolutely love. So I think we're actually going to cook on the Blackstone tonight, just because the sun's out, the weather's good, and you never know in the good old Sunshine State if it's going to be raining tomorrow. So I'll show you those goodies where we're going to be throwing on the Blackstone later. But I'm going to eat this and then go out and enjoy the pool with the kiddos. All right, beauties, we laid out for a little while. We got a little bit of sun, I feel like, but I almost don't have patience for laying out in the sun anymore. I literally have laid out my entire life, but it's just like, come on, my brain's like clocking 1,000 other things I could be doing. But I did lay out there for probably an hour and a half or so, got in the pool with the kids, all that good fun stuff. We have one little lady with us, the others are with all the bigger kids. So we realized that we didn't have the propane at the house. We had to run to the office and hubby's storage part to get it, and we had to come fill it up because it was empty. We still have to go to Target too, and then we're gonna go throw stuff on the Blackstone. But I did have one of these gems, the Cookie Dough Power Pro protein bar, 15 grams of protein. These babies, I probably won't have a ton on the cut because they are a little higher calorie. I think 280 or something, 15 grams of protein. But it's all whole foods, absolutely delicious. Sweetened with like dates and honey. So good. And they finally got the salted peanut butter back in stock, and I ordered 3 boxes of them because I'm obsessed with them. Those are my #1 flavor. And then this one and the peanut butter chocolate chip are probably tied for my second. Hubby just had the peanut butter chocolate chip, and then the chocolate brownie is probably in 4th place. I'm not super huge on chocolate. I like certain chocolate things, but not like super huge on all the chocolate things, so that's probably why that one comes in last. But if you're like a huge chocolate brownie lover, then you probably would love that one. But the salted peanut butter, 10 out of 10. We made it out of Target alive, guys, but that helped me get some steps, because laying out in the sun and not out and moving does not help you get steps. So I still have some to get. So we've got the Blackstone fired up and ready to rock and roll. Hubs is taking care of that. The kids are back in the pool. I got the other stuff going. Now I'm gonna knock out some steps in the good old cul-de-sac, and my camera screen is messed up, so it looks like foggy. But is there anything better than being outside in nature? I wish that my camera was good, because it looks so pretty out here. Sun rays through the trees. You see that? If the camera hits light, it makes it look crazy. But we're gonna be getting that fixed. I dropped my phone a million times, and it finally beat me and cracked one of my cameras. Anyways, I'm gonna knock out some steps, and then we'll go back, whip up the rest of dinner and eat, and then we're probably just gonna watch a movie with the kids and chillax for the rest of the night. If I film with my front camera, then you can see a little better. Well, not that much, but I mean, seriously, guys, can you even? So gorgeous. I know you guys probably get sick of hearing about it, but I am obsessed with being outside in nature, in the clouds, in the trees, in the wind. Everything about it just absolutely lights my soul on fire. I swear, sometimes I feel like I could just go live in the middle of the woods and I would be happy camper. Let me know if you guys are super indoorsy people, or if you were like me and nature gives you life and you love being outside and just looking at the trees, walking, driving, just like fills my whole body up and my heart with gratitude. I love it so very much. Okay, we are gonna pretend we're not blasting Coco Melon in the background, but dinner is ready to rock and roll. We actually switched some stuff up tonight because we ended up wanting fries. The kids are having regular fries, And then hubby and I are having some sweet potato fries. I was gonna do some quinoa and some baked veggies, but we scratched that. We'll do that with tomorrow night's dinner. We just did sweet potato fries. We've got the grilled shrimp, and then we have the grilled beef kebabs. These are the ones that I got from Trader Joe's. Super easy to throw on there and grill up. These make for awesome to throw on a salad, make a sandwich with, whatever you want. Cook them up with veggies, rice, absolutely delicious. And they are 220 calories a serving, 19 grams protein. And then we had some of the large raw groff shrimp that I got from BJ's some weeks back in the freezer that we needed to use up. So we went ahead and cooked all of those up. And now this is clocking in at 59 grams of protein, and your girl's starving. I've got some light ranch here to go with it, and that will be our Saturday night easy peasy dinner. Surprise, surprise. We're going in with some True Fruit chocolate covered strawberries, and then I have some peanut butter filled pretzels here that are absolutely dynamite. These are going to be our Showtime snacks, and I will soon be giving all of these goods up for the cut, so I'm definitely enjoying them now. All right, beauties, so that will do it for this full day of eating. This is now Monday morning, and sorry, I know that's probably super loud, but I am going to aluminum foil my baking sheets really quick. I'm doing some meal prep. Let me quit messing with that for a second so you guys can hear. I'm doing some meal prep because I didn't do it yesterday on Sunday. We had like the most chill, relaxing day. Hubby and I started off walking 5.5 miles. It was absolutely so gorgeous. Then we laid out in the sun, went in the pool, hung out with the kids and the fam. We made up some wings, did s'mores. We just had like a really awesome chill Sunday. And you guys know I am trying my hardest to not work on the weekends. I did vlog on Saturday because I like to vlog every once in a while on Saturday, because then you guys can see hubby, you guys get to see my Saturday workout and kind of see how my eating is on the weekends when it isn't as structured and routine as throughout the week. I try to keep the same routine as much as possible, like my morning routine, same foods, all of that. But things come up on the weekend and it isn't as structured as throughout the week. So I like to show you guys how I navigate that, what I eat and how I include movement and all of that with all the family things that go on throughout the weekend. So that's why I wanted to vlog, but I am getting some quick meal prep done this morning. I've got some trimmed green beans here, some broccoli. I have 2 packs of sweet rainbow carrots, and then I already have some rice cooked, but I think that I'm going to make up some quinoa, or I may cut up a couple sweet potatoes and do that. And then over here, I'm going to be prepping up some turkey bacon and some ground turkey. So I've already got the oven preheated. I'm gonna throw my aluminum foil on these just to help with cleanup. Got my pans foiled here. I'm just gonna hit them with some avocado oil spray over all the veggies. And these are my basic go-to seasonings that I love. You guys already know. Kindery's Butter Steakhouse, and then this new one that I got. This is the Green Goddess. I've already used it quite a few times and it's delicious. And then good old garlic powder, because you can't go wrong with garlic powder. And then meal prep fuel for the day. I have been having more than one energy drink a week, just like a couple throughout the week. I don't know how many weeks I went without them. I didn't really notice a difference other than my happiness, because I love these. So I'm not drinking them every single day, but having a couple throughout the week. And I apologize, they have some construction going on next door and you probably hear the dryer. I'm drying some blankets, so hopefully that's not too loud. But I wanted to chat with you guys while I'm throwing some meal prep together, to remind you all that signups are getting ready to close for this next week group program. And I don't know if I talk about it enough, but the reason that I am so passionate about these groups is because I built them for exactly what I needed when I was over 200 pounds and I didn't have energy and didn't have confidence and didn't like what was staring back in the mirror at me. Trying on clothes was a chore every single day, and I just got sick of all that. I got sick and tired of feeling and looking how I looked and felt, and I wanted to change and I wanted to make a difference. So I started on my health journey to lose weight and try to feel better, look better, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all the things. And along that journey of losing that weight and learning and growing and evolving, I learned a ton of things that work, a ton of things that don't work, and I've continually refined that. I went to school to become a personal trainer and a nutrition coach and started helping other people. Seeing so many of our problems and struggles were incredibly similar. Now, everybody's journey is a little bit different, but the foundations, the principles, and the struggles often remain the same for everybody. And so I've continually refined the program to make it better and better and better, to address all the macro big issues and the micro little issues that will actually help us to reach our goals in a sustainable way, but then to maintain and keep those after the fact, because so many people don't think about that. They just have this one number in their head, like, I want to lose 50 pounds, 50 pounds, 50 pounds, but they either can't ever get there because they're just going around and around the same mountain, and there's information overload, and they struggle with consistency and motivation and all of these other things that are throwing potholes in their way. So they either don't ever reach their goal, or once they get there, they end up gaining all their weight back. And maintaining and sustainability are key. And I have been able to maintain all of that weight loss and been able to help other people do the same. And it's just about cutting out all the fluff, cutting out all the bullshit, and helping you finally get off of that mountain that you're just stuck on round and round and round, and actually to start making some traction to get headway on your health journey and where you want to go. And it isn't just about your physique. Yes, we all want to look good, and that's an amazing benefit, an amazing goal. You should want to look good, you should want to feel good, but going on my health journey did so much more for me. It opened up so many new things, so many new ways of thinking, so many new opportunities, so much more energy and confidence and zeal for life. And that's what it's about. It's about enjoying life, not just going through the mundane week after week and barely existing. And going on a journey like this and pursuing it and staying with it and finding that grit and dedication and the things that work, which will then breed motivation. Because as you get results, a lot of people have that backwards. They think they need motivation first. You need action first. And then once you start committing those actions consistently and you get results, that's going to breed more motivation than anything. So you've got to get on the right path with the right plan and start building some momentum. And that's exactly what these programs do. So if you feel like you are struggling and you are like I was, that you aren't happy with what's staring back at the mirror, that you hate trying on clothes, it's an absolute nightmare of the day, you're always standing in the back of pictures because you're wanting to hide and make yourself appear smaller, any of those things, then choose to invest in yourself. I am such a huge proponent, you guys know, proximity is power, and there's so much more accountability and inspiration in that when you're in a group with like-minded people. That's why I sign up for conferences and groups and coaches and mentors, because it doesn't erase the hard work. You've got to put in the work, but it definitely makes your journey more effective and more efficient, and helps to save you the mistakes and help to weed out the BS and help you to be on the right path to where you're wanting to go. We're down to the wire. If you're wanting to make a change and you're wanting to get in there with us, then I highly suggest doing that. Don't wait. Go ahead and snag your spot before they are locked. inwithjen.com. They are linked down below. And of course, if you have any questions, pop those down below or shoot them over to me on IG, and I'll be right there with you doing all the work right beside you. I don't ask my clients to do anything that I wouldn't do. And I will be cutting this time with you guys. So I haven't done a legit strict cut in like a hot minute. So we will be starting to cut right along with you next Monday, April 14th. So I am excited about that. And I will be filming my meal prep video for the first week of the cut for next week. So make sure that you guys are looking out for that. But I'm going to get this meal prep thrown in so I can get rocking and rolling. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to go sign up if you're wanting to get in the group with us, inwithjen.com. I love y'all to pieces. I hope you are out there absolutely crushing it at life, and I will catch y'all in the next video.